Ronald Antonio O'Sullivan. That's it, Ronnie O Sullivan to you and me. I didn't know the rest, I must admit. Well, didn't know the Antonio bit. Yeah, Ronnie's been talking again today, and as per usual, Ronnie O Sullivan's doing his Ronnie O Sullivan, like only Ronnie can. Talking a bit of crap again, really, I've got to say that. You know, what's he said today? Well, he said, but let me give you a couple of figures first. Let me give you a couple of figures and I'll tell you what he said, for those that don't know it. Ronnie O Sullivan, a professional now for over 30 years. At the top of the tree for over 30 years. It's unprecedented, it really is. Pro for over 30 years. At 16, his dad goes into prison, not for anything run-of-the-mill, but murder. During his 30-year career, Ronnie that is, he's had rehab for drink and for drugs. Yet, through all of that, most all of the time, he's been in the top 5 or 6 players in world snooker. Much of the time, he's been number 1. Let me give you an idea of the things he's won. He's won 41 ranking titles, the most anybody's ever won. He's won 23 majors, the most anybody's ever won. He's had 15 maximum breaks. You know where I'm coming from now, don't you? Yes, I'm sure you do. The most anybody's ever had. Centuries. Well, how many has Ronnie had? I'll give you a clue. It's over 1,000. 1,260. Again, the most anybody's ever had. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I need to look this up, but I don't think anybody has had over 1,000. Any other snooker player. Definitely non-playing at the moment. Hendry himself, I don't think went past 1,000. I'll check that out later. He may have done. I don't think he has done, and he was considered the greatest break builder of all time. Ronnie's on 1260 and counting. It's absolutely unbelievable. Yet still in the last 24 hours when he's been interviewed, he said, no, I don't think I'm the greatest snooker player of all time. I couldn't say that. No, I couldn't say that. He said, I'd like to be talked of, along with the other 2 that I believe to be the great snooker players of all time, Hendry and Davis. I'd like to be in the 3 there, but I don't think I could consider myself the best. This comes at a time when he's after, I think we're 5 days in now to the World Championships, and he's after winning his 8th title. I think he won his 7th in 2022, a couple of years ago now. He's after number 8. Now, as it turns out, at number 7 World Championships, I think he's sharing that with Stephen Hendry. I think it's the only record he doesn't hold outright. When he gets to number 8, and I'm sure he will in the next 3 or 4 years, because he's got 3 or 4 years in him, if he wants to have it, he will be the champione of that as well. He'll be in front for everything. How on earth he can say he's anything but number 1 of all time is beyond me. And the thing is, he's saying it knowing, and I mean knowing, that he is. Nobody comes close. The thing is with Ronnie can play badly and still beat everybody. May need a bit of luck if he's playing badly, but can beat anybody. He can play well and will beat anybody. He can play brilliantly and he'll blow people away. Nobody can live with him. There's hardly anybody that ever has been able to, unless they're at absolute very, 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 very best. Nobody comes close, and he knows that. He's by far and away the best there is. If he doesn't win it this year, there's every likelihood it's because he'll have thrown it away himself, because he talks himself out of things, as he's now trying to talk himself down as not being the best ever. But he knows deep down he is. He loves to portray this modest Ronnie O Sullivan. He knows he's the best. He knows that he's the best, and by a pretty fair margin, to be honest with you. But he won't say it, and it just does me head in. It's just more drivel from Ronnie, because Ronnie spouts that. That's the problem with Ronnie. If he just concentrates on playing snooker and snooker only, it'd be wonderful. But when he talks, much of what he says is just crap, and this is as well. He's the best by an absolute country mile. But as I say, that's Ronnie being Ronnie. Oh, I can't say I'm the best. I'm just one of the best. What a load of rubbish. Anyway, we'll see how he does this time.